Hello, beautiful souls. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so happy to be with you. Let's talk about something that is rarely talked about in the manifestation world. What I want to do is help you make some connections between how you view and think about other people in your world and how that's connected to your personal ability to draw in abundance into your life. There is a law that is often talked about, and that is the law of karma. The law of karma basically states whatever thoughts, energy, or actions you put out, you get back, good or bad. So we'll hear things like karma is going to get them, or that was pure karma. They had it coming to them, right? We've all heard it. How often have you said or thought something along these lines when you've been frustrated or hurt by someone else's actions? When we say things like this, it feels like we are tapping into an outside power. It gives us a bit of confidence that everything will balance out, and even though we have no control over the current situation, we know that the universal power will take care of them. We might even relish in the fact that at some point they will be punished for their actions. And sometimes we sit and we wait. And we wait. And we wait for them to get what's coming to them. When we've been hurt, rejected, or have been victimized in some way, waiting for the person who hurt us to get what's coming to them can become a big problem. These thoughts are rooted in unforgiveness and judgment. When we've been hurt, and even if we've done all kinds of work on ourselves so that we don't seek revenge and we are no longer obsessing about the situation and we've even moved on technically, right? I mean, as much as we can. If we are saying anything other than, I want the best for this person, we are still waiting for karma to do its job. Now, let's say we've even moved on from all of this situation, but if karma decides to take care of them, we'd be okay. We'd be okay with that, right? And we might even grab a bowl of popcorn and sit back and enjoy the show, especially if they cheated on us in the relationship and their new partner just left them. You might think I'm exaggerating, but I've worked with thousands of people, and unforgiveness is a real thing. And relishing in someone else's pain when they've hurt us is a real thing. These feelings are real, and they're human nature, right? Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this. When it comes to us requesting from the universe, we can't haphazardly invoke the law of karma on other people without it impacting us in a negative way. When we judge others, when we can't fully forgive others, we bring judgment upon ourselves as well. When we ascribe to the law of karma, we also know that we ourselves are doing things that are not perfect. We do. We're not perfect. We know whether intentionally or not we have hurt other people. We sometimes or often have missed the mark. We haven't always been the highest version of ourselves. This leads to feelings of undeservedness. And when there is a lack of self-acceptance, we become very aware of our own shortcomings. Whether we acknowledge them consciously or mentally as a looping pattern or not, this lack of self-acceptance is found within our energy patterns, and it impacts the choices we make. It impacts the decisions we make, the actions we take, and those we don't. This blocks our ability to see that we have infinite value, and that because of that infinite value, we have the right to happiness, joy, security, abundance, financial freedom, love, and beautiful experiences that create positive, lasting memories. You see, we can't say karma is for them and grace is for us. It doesn't work that way, does it? No. We are either all under the law of karma or we are all under the law of grace. Karma tells us that our value is based on our actions, whereas grace is an unmerited favor. Grace tells us that it doesn't matter what our shortcomings are, we have infinite value simply because we exist, simply because we were born. And as a result of this unmerited favor, we have the right to ask for and receive. When we live in the state of grace, it gives us the confidence, the self-love, the self-acceptance to ask for our heart's desire, ask for what makes us feel good and happy, and believe that we are deserving of receiving what we have asked for. This opens the door for us receiving more. Grace trumps karma 100% of the time. This is why unforgiveness is linked to scarcity, to unhappiness, and the inability to receive your heart's desires, what your soul truly wants and needs. When you cannot forget or forgive, we don't always forget. I'm not asking you to forget. But when we don't forgive anyone, someone who are we're trying to place them under a sentence of scarcity. Yeah, I have forgive and forget, like going back and forth in my mind. We're not going to forget a situation, but we aren't going to hold on to that strong negativity. Right? When we are putting them in this sentence of scarcity because karma will take care of them, what's happening is you are saying to them, you don't deserve good things. You don't have infinite value and worth simply because you exist. And if you believe this to be true for them, then by default, you also believe it to be true for you. Wow, this is a difficult lesson, right? It is, I agree. But if you want to receive the desires of your soul, you need to believe this is possible and want this for everyone else in your life too. Forgiveness can be so difficult, and it's even a bigger ask to want you to believe the best for someone who has hurt you. I know. But this is the missing piece. Trust me. We talk so much about gratitude and affirmations to open you up to respectability, to abundance, right? And to be receiving this abundance. But forgiveness is the biggest piece. And don't forget to forgive yourself. Yeah. You can do affirmations till the cows come home. But if you live in a state of judgment and unforgiveness, it will be difficult, if not impossible, for you to receive your soul and heart's desire. If you struggle to forgive, and forgiveness lies as a cellular frequency within you, and you feel that might be the reason, if you're aware of this, and you feel that that might be the reason you're unable to receive more goodness in your life, I would love to help you. That's my jam. That's my genius zone. And I would love to help you to work through that and to teach you how to work through it. You see, unforgiveness can be an inherited pattern. And you might be aware of a mother or father who held grudges. So not only was it inherited, but you were taught it in your lifetime. You were modeled that you have to hold on to something in order to protect yourself. It doesn't work. It always works against you. Yeah. So, don't wait. Just don't wait another moment to heal your epigenetics. Don't wait another moment to rewrite the past and create your new future, or to be more happy in the present tense. Clearing ancestral trauma is like medicine for every cell in your body. When you can fully break free from the weight of the past, opportunity blossoms around you. If you are still undecided, I urge you to lean into this curiosity and trust that you landed here for a reason. I'm leading this because I've seen firsthand the way this work transforms lives. How you can let go of subconscious things. It doesn't matter how much work you've done. I say, way to go. I'm not dishonoring that. I acknowledge that. But if you're wanting to go to the next level, and you're wanting to expand in a bigger way, or you want to cultivate spiritual gifts and you have blocks around what that is, or you have money blocks and you're in the spiritual world, but you have a belief that you can't be spiritual or prosperous, This is for you. If you're holding on to unforgiveness to protect yourself, whether consciously or subconsciously, right, but you're aware of it, it's a feeling you get, then this is for you. It's especially amazing for empaths. And I know many of you, if not all of you, are an empath, or you wouldn't be in this group. I promise you, you will not regret this investment. Take the time. It is a time commitment of 6 hours. It's February 21st and 22nd, next week. 3 hours, 2 days of the week. You'll have a manual. I'll teach you how to do it. You have me live with you. You interact with me. And if you feel called to it, I believe there is one hot seat left. But either way, whether that calls to you or not, healing will happen. Old patterns will be released. And your soul will feel awakened to new possibilities. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat and I will answer them. Okay?